Salesforce. Salesforce provides customer relationship management services. It uses cloud technology to provide its services. So it's accessible from anywhere if there is an internet connection. Apart from CRM, it provides Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Chatter, Sales Cloud, Commerce Cloud, IoT Cloud, Analytics Cloud, and the Community Cloud. What we are learning in this course: creating custom objects, creating custom tabs, creating custom apps, creating connected app and its usage, use REST API to update the record, use the bulk API to load huge data, upsert operation and its related configuration, field relationships between the Salesforce objects, Postman configuration to call the API for loading and querying the data. Salesforce objects. Salesforce keeps its configuration and business data in relational tables. These are called objects. Salesforce has standard objects and custom objects. The standard objects are already present in the Salesforce platform, like account, user objects. The Salesforce provides the facility to create our own objects based on the business need. This is called custom objects. How to differentiate the custom object? The object name always ends with __C. How to create a custom object? I have logged into salesforce.com. We can see now Home tab and the Object Manager tab here. Go to the Object Manager tab to create the objects. When you click on the Object Manager, the currently available objects are showing here. It shows both standard objects and the custom objects. Now we will create a custom object. Here at the right side, there is a create option, create custom object. Click on that. So we'll create a object now. We'll create an object that's called customer. So I'm showing the one custom object here. This is the customer. Okay, we'll create this customer object and it is having these fields: name, ID, amount and the payment type. These are the 4 fields available in this customer. Copy this one. This object I'm creating here in the Salesforce now. Customer. Here plural name customers. Object name is taking customer. Example they given like account. It is a standard object. Here keep everything as it is now. So record name it takes as name, customer name. Here then you can change the data type here. It's currently it is text now. Here you can see that. Now I'll save this object. See here deployment status is deployed to the Salesforce platform. This object will be available. Once I save this, it got created. Now this object got created. You can see the object name is, API name is customer __C. This is a custom object, that's why it's __C is prefixed to this. Postfix is a postfix to this customer object. Now here you can see the fields. So automatically these 4 fields got created now. Created by name, last modified ID, owner ID. This is by default. Every object we create, these 4 will be there here. This Salesforce will create this. Now according to our business need, we can create our own fields now here. Here in this, we need these 4 fields for the customer object. We'll create this one by one now. Here name. Here you go here new, fields and relationships, new. Here you have to select the type, what kind of field you want. I'll create it as a name as a text, is a string value. Here I put it as name. Length I'll give 100. Field name is taking name. So here you can choose required. Always require a value in this field in order to save a record. If you choose this, always you have to enter this value while calling updating this object, else it will throw error because there is a required field. If you send a null, it will not update. This object will not update. Customer object will not update if you don't send name value. Unique, you can choose do not allow duplicate values. If you make it unique, it will not allow other two names the same value. Now name, maybe it can occur multiple times, different people having the same names. Now external ID, we'll go through that later. Again, I'll save this now here. Go to the next tab. Here, establish a field level security, whoever having the access. So field level security profile, we are giving access to all these roles here. Next. So here you can see customer layout. So this page layout is creating itself now object for this. See, this field is part of this customer layout. All fields what we create or buttons, it will part of the layout. So it will creating now that layout. I'm saving it now. So this name got created now. Even if you see the field name, it's ends with underscore C. This is the custom field here. So I'll create a other field now. ID field. This ID I'm copying here. Same way, same procedure, new. Here I'll choose this as number. ID is a number. Here ID. Here 18 by default is coming 18 number. You can change that, and field name ID. Here this also ID is required. I'll put it here. So next is I'll make it unique also here, unique, because it can't be duplicate. Do not allow duplicate values if you make it unique, this ID. Next, allow this. Next, now this also customer layout, under the customer layout this ID is added now. Save. If you check the customer layout, you can see that field. If you go to the page layouts, this is the customer layout got created. If you go to the customer layout here, see here ID, whatever we created, ID name is there. Other fields created by customer name, last modified owner, all are there in this page layout here. This is for fields. Buttons are, if we had buttons here, it will come here in this field we added now. You can see name, ID, and the customer name. You see the star mark here, this is required. This, all the three fields are required here. Go back to the fields and relationships. Now I am creating the other field now. The third one, amount, new. Here you can choose, this is the amount. You can choose number here, number. Next, amount, length, make it 10 here, amount. So this is required, not unique. Okay, other fields as it is. Next, okay, this part of customer layout again. Save and new. If you click again, you can add one more field here. Now that field is payment type. This is string, the text format. This data is like this card. Now I'll open this, go to the text, type text. Next, here I'll add payment type. Okay, length, payment type length is 15. I'm adding here. Always require a field here. I'll make it optional here. This one I'm not selecting, it's optional. If you don't send this field also, it will insert the values, other values will insert. Now next, now save it. Now all the four fields we got created now. Amount __ C, ID __ C, name __ C, and payment type __ C. So this way we can create a create an object and add the fields to the object. In the next lecture, we will see how to create a tab for this object. Salesforce tabs. Tabs is a set of objects. It can be custom or standard objects. We can create our own tab that is called custom tab. Tab is used to view the records in the objects. It can also be used to insert the record in the objects. How to create a custom tab? Log into salesforce.com. In the home tab, we can find the quick find. Here is search for tabs. Click on this tabs. Here you can see different kinds of tabs here: custom tabs, web tabs, visual force tabs, lightning component tabs, lightning page tabs. Now we will create a custom tabs here. So for that, here there is a custom object tabs. Click on new here, new. Here it will choose the object, which object you want to display in this tab. Click on this. We have created the custom object, one custom object we created, customer, that is showing here. Click on this customer object. Tab style, you can choose any of this style based on your convenient image. Search for this. Here we have a lots of image. You'll see computer here. Now next, you go to next tab. Here apply one tab visibility to all profiles. So default we are setting now all profiles can see this tab. Next, so it's asking for which app you want to display this. Currently we don't have app here, we cannot create it. We'll create it in the next lecture. So there we'll add this tab to that app here. So for now we can deselect this. Will not include in any of the tabs here. Apps here, available apps. This is already available. It's in the Salesforce platform. We haven't created any app here. So click save. So now this tab got created. So this tab containing the customer object. You can view this tab, edit. This is the tab label and this is the object it's holding, customer object. We'll add this tab to the app once we create the custom app. Salesforce app. It's a collection of items including tabs, custom objects, etc. Apps are associated with profiles. We can restrict the access to tabs for a particular profile. How to create a custom app? In quick find, search for apps. Can find app manager. In the app manager you can see new lightning app. Click on this new lightning app here. Here you choose the app name. Customer app. Developer names, same name it comes. He can upload the image here for this app. Next, here keep all the things as it is here. Next, here it will ask you to add navigation items. Okay, we can select this navigation items here. We will add the customer tab what we created earlier. Search for the customers. Here this is the customers. This will add it to this app. Click on this arrow, it will come here. Customers we added. Next, so select profile, available profiles. You can choose the profile here that can access this app. So you can choose system administrator, platform user, standard user, all this you can add it here. Whoever want to access this, you can give the access for this profile. Save and finish. Now customer app got created. You can see this is the customer app got created. At the left hand side you can see the app launcher. Click on this app launcher. You can see all these apps available here. This is a already created by Salesforce. Click on view all. Go down here, we can see customer app what we created now. Click on this customer app. The page is loaded with this customer app. You can see the customer app is loaded and its associated objects. Now this customer tab is visible. We added this customers tab to this customer app that is visible now. If you click on here and select all, it will display all the fields in this object. See here, customer name, amount, ID, name and payment. Currently there are no values here, so it's showing only blank here. We can select what are the fields to display here. Select fields to display. Here we can choose our fields. Already we chosen customer name, amount, ID, name, payment type. Here you can choose any of the fields if you want. Created date. Click on this, it will come. Save. Now created date is added here. Currently there is no data here. Now I'll insert the record through this tab, customers tab. There is an option here. You can see the new button. Click on this new. Here customer name, this is a record name. I'll put it as cust1. Here name 1, ID 1234, amount 50,000, payment type card. Save. This object got saved. Customer name, cust1, name, ID, amount. If you go back to this tab, click on all, it shows all the fields, all the values for this object. It's showing currently only one value is there, it's showing that. I'll add one more value now. New cust2. Here name 2, ID 1235. Here amount 5,000. Here payment type net banking. Save it. This is saved. Again I'll go back to the tab and check all the details. Okay, all. So these two rows got added now. So this way we can view the data and insert the data using this tab. This one we are doing it within the Salesforce UI. The same can be done from the external systems using the API. That we will see it later. Connected apps. It is a framework that enables an external application to interact with Salesforce. It accepts different protocols like SAML, OpenID Connect and OAuth. In this course, we are using OAuth enabled connected app as we will be connecting external system with Salesforce APIs. OAuth is a token based protocol for authorization. OAuth terminologies. These are the items required to access Salesforce using OAuth. Client ID. It's a consumer key to identify itself to Salesforce. Client secret. It is a consumer secret to establish the ownership of the client ID. Callback URL. This URL is invoked after the OAuth authorization. Access token. Salesforce will share the access token to the client to access its resources once the authorization is successful. Username. It's a profile user. Password. It can be used along with the security token. What is security token? It is utilized along with the password to access the Salesforce API. Example, password is ABC123 and security token is this text. The combination of these two as shown here is used as password. If the password is concatenated with the security token, the security between client and the Salesforce can be enhanced. Create a connected app. Log into salesforce.com. In the quick find, search for apps. In apps, click on app manager. At the right hand side, you can see new connected app here. Enter these details like connected app name, API name and the contact email. Connected app name, I'm giving it as consumer connect. API name, it's taking the same name, you can change this name. Contact email, email address. Now you have to select this option, enable OAuth settings. For the callback URL, you give this address https login dot salesforce.com /services /OAuth 2 call back. Now select the available OAuth scopes here. I'm giving the full access. You can give for API only, manage user data via APIs. This option also you can give. Now I'm giving the full access. So it's the selected OAuth scopes having full access now. Save this connected app. It may take 10 minutes to take effect. Continue. Now the consumer connected app is created. It also produces consumer key and the consumer secret. So I am copying this consumer key, that is a client ID, and save it in a notepad. Same way for consumer secret, I am also copying this, click to reveal, then copy it and save it in a notepad. Now these two values client will use when connect to the Salesforce. When they request to Salesforce, they should provide this consumer key, consumer secret along with the username and password. Then Salesforce will authorize this and return back with the access token. Now let's see how to create a security token. It is used along with the password. Go to the profile here, settings. Here you can see the left hand side, reset my security token. Click on that. Here you need to reset security token. It will send a mail to your email ID. Reset security token. So check your email. It's sent to this email ID. Get this security token from the email. So this is the ID. I got it here from the email. This security token we have to use along with the password while calling the Salesforce. This completes how to create a connected app. Create a session with Salesforce. To establish the session with Salesforce, first get the OAuth endpoint for this platform. To this endpoint, clients make authorization requests. To get the access token, use the below endpoint: https login.salesforce.com /services /OAuth2 /token. This endpoint requires below input parameters to respond back with the access token. The parameters are grant type, client ID, client secret, username and password. This call also gives the instance URL. This is the server location of the objects. In the next API call, we are using this instance URL to update the object. Let's call this API to get the access token. I'll use Postman to call this API. I have opened Postman. Here I am creating a new collection. In the collection, I'll name it as consumer. In the collection, I'll create requests here. First, I'll create one request to get the access token. This by default is showing get. This is the post method. You change it to post method here, and the URL is https login dot salesforce.com /services /OAuth2 /token. It gets the token. So for that we need to pass the parameters, that is client secret, client ID, username and password. In the body, you choose this option for URL encoded. In this you enter the first option, grant type. This is password, grant type, the password. Enter the client ID. Client ID, we saved it in the notepad. Use this client ID. Next is the client secret, that one also we have saved. Paste it here. Then the username, that is the profile username. Then the password. This is the password you have to give along with the security token, concatenating the security token with the password here, concatenating password. Now you hit this, you should get the access token. Click on this. Now you can see the response comes, status is 200, success, we got the access token. This is the access token, we got it. We need to utilize this access token to call the Salesforce to update the objects. So this is the instance URL. So this is the URL it's giving. You will use this instance URL to update this particular object. Here token type is bearer. So we'll use this token as a bearer token while calling the service. Now we will use these details when we are updating the object. Update the Salesforce object. Now we have received the access token. Use this token to call the API to update the object or insert the record. Set this token in the request header like below. Authorization, bearer space, then the access token. In the request body, put the data to be inserted. Request URL you have to construct like below. Instance URL that we get it from the access token call. Then /services /data /the version /s objects, then the object name. It can be account, user or any custom objects. Send the request. You will receive a job ID along with the response. The job ID is used to get the information about this transaction like status. Now we will create one more request to update the customer object. So I'm creating a new request. This is also a post method here. Here we have to get the instance URL. We got it from here. So URL looks like this. So this is the URL, instance URL, then this service. I'm copying this here and pasting it here and replace this instance URL from the instance URL you got it from here. This is the instance URL, then the S objects, then the object name. You have to get it from object name, that customer we created. Go to the object manager. Here you can see customer. This is the customer object. This is the custom object we created. This you can see one more. This already existing in the Salesforce platform. This is a standard object. This one what we created, customer __ C. Copy this and paste it here. Now in the header we need to add the authorization, that is a bearer token. Go to the headers here. Here authorization, bearer, then the access token. Access token you have to get it from here. Space and the access token. Then in the body we need to add the data here, what you are inserting for that object. This is a customer object. I am adding this data here. This is a JSON format. Change it to JSON here. Okay, now we added the JSON format. You can see header is authorization. We added already. Now other details are there. Default, authorization, and the content type. You can see the application /JSON. Now hit this service. It is throwing error. no such column amount on this object. Customer underscore C is not finding this objects. Let's check this customer. This amount, everything should ends with prefix underscore underscore C. Let's go to the object now. Here, click on this customer object. In the fields, you can see amount. See amount underscore underscore C. Add this, and for name, everything you'll add. Name is customer name. This is the name we are adding. This name and the ID. Here, then the payment underscore underscore C. Hit the service again. Now you can see the status is 201. It is created. The ID, it returned back this ID, job ID. You can note this ID. Success true, errors null. Now we can verify this in the UI. Go to the Salesforce, go to the app launcher, view all, customer app. In the customers tab, you can see one more row is added. This is the new row. We can select the this one, fields to display here. Click on view all. Here you can see all the fields are there. What we entered: amount, name Prashant, payment type. Okay, these are the details we added here. This is the details. It is updated in the Salesforce object. So record is inserted successfully. So this way we have verified. Now this data is inserted successfully. This one we have verified through the Salesforce UI. There is one more API also to verify this. We'll see that in the next lecture. Get the object update status. Set the token in the request header like below: authorization, bearer space access token. Request URL construct like this: instance URL, then services /data /version /s object /object name, then the job ID received in the previous call. It's a get method. Send the request. You will receive the success or failure details. Creating a new request to get the status. Add request. This is the get method. I'm adding the URL. This is the URL you have to add. The placeholders I'll replace. Paste it. Instance URL. That is, we got it here. Instance URL. Then the objects. Then the object name. Object name is customer. You can go here and click on setup. Object manager. Customer. Copy this. This is the object name. And the job ID you received in the previous call, that is this one, job ID. Copy this, paste it here. Then the header part, you need to add the bearer token here. Authorization, bearer space, then this success token. Okay, now hit the service. Click on this. Now you can see the details here. This success 200. Okay. Attributes type is customer underscore C. These are the details of the object we updated. So this is ID, then name. You can see the same name here. If you go here, this is the name, and IDs underscore C, what we added IDs. This converted to some other format. So name, this is a Prashant, amount 45,000, payment type card. So we can see details like this from the API call. So complete details available here, what object is updated and what are the values for the fields. External systems or the applications can utilize these APIs to update the object in Salesforce and get the status of the transaction. This completes the REST API call to update the object.